I would like to welcome you all to the second day of LoRaWAN live event here in Munich. I'm Suman Thapa, Senior Product Engineer for LPWA modules at Murata Electronics. And it's a great honor to stand in front of you and deliver my keynote on multiband LoRaWAN connectivity, which is for both terrestrial and non-terrestrial network. I will start sharing by some of the challenges that our customers were encountering. Some of the customers, they needed LoRaWAN certified module because it was very difficult for them to manage LoRaWAN stack. And some of the customers, they were already using the existing host MCU from their existing design, and they wished to stay on the same platform. Some needed global SKU, single global SKU to simplify their design and manage their product lineups. And some customer, they need a dual mode device to connect a terrestrial and non-terrestrial network. And in some of the case, customer device are only doing a transmission, so they do not require a receiving part, but they need some kind of cost-effective solution to scale. So in overall, our customer were looking for flexibility in MCU selection and ease of integration in both hardware and software, and a very cost-effective solution so that they can scale. Considering all these kind of things in mind, and Murata always being a customer-oriented company, we decided to make a module called Type 2 GT. So this Type 2 GT module is a multi-band connectivity module, which is a very compact 9.98 into 8.7 millimeter of size. And within this compact size, it features LR1121 LoRa Connect chipset plus TCXO integrated matching networks plus RF switch. And this module provides a multi-band LoRa and LR-FHSS communication over sub-GHz band, 2.4 GHz band, and satellite S-band. So this kind of multi-band, it means flexibility and scalability, which means it can meet the requirement of various IoT use cases, from remote smart agriculture to urban infrastructure. And we have already obtained regulatory certificates for FCC, IC, ISED, and TELEC. And for end device maker, this translates into reduced time to market, simpler device design, and lower development cost. So here is a quick overview of different band modulation and protocol that this module can support. So it provides, or it operates in a 3 band, 2 unlicensed and 1 licensed. And within the unlicensed sub-GHz band, it supports LoRa, LR-FHSS, BPSK, FSK, which you can use to address different applications such as LoRaWAN or LoRa-based proprietary, or even Sigfox. Or you can also have a single SKU to address all these 3 kind of applications. And in 2.4 GHz and satellite S-band, you can use LoRa, BPSK, FSK, or LR-FHSS to address or to do the emulation of the LoRaWAN protocol, because today there is no any LoRaWAN specification that is released by the LoRa line, so you need to make a custom version of your LoRaWAN protocol. Here is one interesting use cases that from our customer called Sentinum. So Sentinum is a German company which specializes in smart agriculture and smart cities. So now they have decided to select a Type 2 GT module to make a new generation of Gaia soil monitoring system. So actually this is a sensor. It's a high performance wireless sensor which can accurately measure soil temperature, soil water content, and electrical conductivity. Here the electrical conductivity is used to measure the fertilizer content. And in their first generation device, they had used our different module, but now migrating to Type 2 GT module, so they were able to optimize their bill of material cost. So 30% on the module cost only by staying on the existing MCU ecosystem and by just simply changing a small firmware. Our module supports 3 band. It does not mean that you need to select the Type 2 GT module. Only if you need your device operating in 3 band. Like Sentinum, you can also use this module for only sub-GHz, but if your application requires a common frequency channel for worldwide operation, or if you need a single SKU, or if you don't want the limitation of duty cycle in Europe, or your application has a size constraint, you need a small antenna, or you need a high throughput. So in this kind of scenario, you are better off using 2.4 gigahertz over sub-GHz. Here is also another very interesting use case from our new customer called Gallagher. So Gallagher is a company headquartered in New Zealand, but their service footprint is all over the world. Now they have decided to select Type 2 GT module to make a new device called eShepherd. So eShepherd is a smart neckband used for livestock monitoring. And this device is solar-powered, GPS-enabled livestock monitoring neckband, which can use to remotely track, manage, fence, and move the livestock around the farm. So they have introduced the concept of virtual fencing. So soon, with this kind of concept of virtual fencing, so there will no more be kind of physical. So in a physical fencing, you need lots of labor, lots of resources, but with this kind of product, which can be powered by Type 2 GT, so you can save lots of cost, effort. Recently, we are working very closely with Semtech on releasing a new variant of Type 2 GT module. So we call it Type 2 GT Modem E. Actually, this module is a combination of LoRa Basics Modem E firmware, which is developed by Semtech, plus the Type 2 GT radio module from Murata. So this Modem E firmware already integrates the LoRaWAN stack, and this one is running inside LR1121, which is inside our Type 2 GT module. So for the end device maker, this means there will be reduce in development and design complexity, and this module will come already LoRaWAN certified, which means you can obtain certification by similarity, and also the device maker will be able to reuse all the test reports that we have done. They can use it in their device certification. And most importantly, device maker will be able to optimize their bill of material cost simply by selecting lower cost, small memory footprint MCU. We are showcasing the concept of Type 2 GT Modem E in our booth. From this stage, I would like to invite you all to visit Murata booth and see this kind of demo live in action. This hardware is designed by Semtech, and here we are using a very simple application, just reporting the temperature of the MCU to the cloud using LoRaWAN. But what is interesting is, since the LoRaWAN stack is already inside the 2GT module, the footprint of the application firmware is only 10 kilobyte, and RAM is only 2 kilobyte. Apart from 2GT Modem E, we are also trying to launch a new variant of a module, which we call it 2GT Star, but this is not the ordering part number. So this module will be pin-to-pin compatible with other 2GT variant, and it will offer, or it will be more fine-tuned towards sub-GHz and S-band. And this module will be an ideal choice for the device that are static in nature, and the device which needs TX only, so only unidirectional. So if your device is bidirectional, then you should not select this device. But if your criteria meets this static and TX only, then you will be better off using this module, because we have enhanced the TX power of this module to 13.5 dBm, because originally from the LR1121 power amplifier, you can only get 11.5, so we have increased the budget. And for the end customer, you will be able to have this kind of very cost-effective solution, and thanks to the S-band and geostationary satellite, so you can obtain the real-time data transmission. Together with the EcoStar mobile team, we are currently doing some kind of field test. And from this stage, I would like to invite all the innovators, early adopters, and the enthusiasts of LoRaWAN to join us in this journey, evaluate the solution, and together I believe we can fully unlock the potential of LoRaWAN NTN. So here I'm leaving you 7 different reasons to select Type 2 GT in your new design. Highly integrated, multi-band, multi-modulation, regulatory certified, flexibility in MCU, superior quality and reliability, and all of these things within a very competitive price package. So with this slide, I have come to the end, and thank you everyone for your attention.